It's January 14th, Wednesday, hump day, 10:44 p.m. I had the Purdue game on basketball. They were playing Iowa. Iowa was beating them early. It was kind of like close the whole game. Purdue went ahead in the final minutes and held on to win. Tough win at home in West Lafayette, Mackey Arena. Got some sophomore who's 7'5", 7'4", big giant, tall, skinny guy, white guy. Good free throw shooter. He was dropping free throws. He looked like he was a good athlete. I looked him up and said he weighed 7'4", 250 pounds, and Zach Edey's 7'3", 305 pounds now. So he's inch taller than Zach Edey. He looked a lot skinnier than Zach Edey. Zach Edey weighed 50 more pounds more than him right now. And somebody said Zach Edey got injured and he's not playing right now in the pros, but this kid definitely is tall, long arms. Yeah, I don't think he has to jump very high to slam dunk it. But and he's running around. He's just not standing there like Zach Edey did. I mean, I don't know if he took any 3-point shots or long shots. I don't know. Zach Edey would just stand there, free throw line or top of the key, and look for somebody to pass because I told him don't shoot it. Only shoot. Coach instructed him to only shoot if he was within 5 feet or something of the basket, which I don't know. They went to the finals. They didn't win it all, but that strategy, I guess, got him pretty far. Got him pretty far. I guess Zach Edey can make threes. I guess he made some threes that, he shot a couple. I guess in the pros, I don't know. I haven't watched him in the pros, see what he's doing. Of course, KU won last night at Allen Fieldhouse in Lawrence. Unranked KU beat number 2 undefeated Iowa State at Lawrence. So home court, KU still KU in basketball. Now, they might get ranked this week. They got like 4 or 5 losses, but and my Oklahoma State was in Stillwater and got thumped by Baylor. They were about equal records, so Cowboys didn't win in Stillwater. Not a good sign that they're going to be doing much. I mean, they're good, but they may not, make any run for anything. They'll be good and competitive, and they'll beat some good teams when they're on. They beat Florida 25, number 25 Florida, whatever they are. But they're not probably going to make a run towards anything Big 12 or national. It might be in the big dance, but the Big 12's probably got 10 teams that can be in the big dance. I mean, 7 or 8 teams ranked and 3 or 4 that are good. Fine, Big 12's got a lot of good teams, so everybody's going to beat everybody in the Big 12. In the Big 10, there are a lot of good teams there. Purdue, barely beat unranked Iowa at home. So Purdue's number 5 or something, but a lot of good teams there. They're going to lose some more games. Indiana plays Miami for the national championship. People are talking about Indiana's coach came there 4 years ago and from another school. I don't know. I don't remember what somebody was saying, but yeah, he's all business and going for national championship football. Oklahoma State wrestling. Talking to my buddy in Stillwater boy. He said Oklahoma State beat Oklahoma. He was there. It was a great time. The wrestling was it was crazy. It was unreal. They shut out Oklahoma 37-0 in wrestling. Oklahoma didn't give anything. But he said they're probably still not good enough to beat Penn State. Penn State's still another class by itself. Too good for everybody. He thought they might be able to beat Penn State in 2 matches. one-on-one. And the national tournament's different than one-on-one tournaments. So, you know, who the hell knows? Cowboys are number 5 in the country. Maybe they'll be higher. Yeah, I think they can take out Penn State yet for a national championship. Trump wants to take over Greenland. Greenland doesn't want to be taken over. It's part of Denmark or something. I don't know. Well, it's close to Canada. I guess Trump wants to take over Canada too. He wants to leave his mark on the American history book, I guess. And, you know, he can come up with reasons that sound good. They don't like it. Kind of like Ukraine doesn't want to be taken over by Russia. And I don't think the U.S. will use military invasions on Greenland or Canada, and you know, you got either do what we want you to do or we won't be your friends anymore. That kind of attitude. I don't think that'll happen. But you know, the tariffs and all this, and Venezuela or wherever they taken over the oil industry and get took the president, you know, arrested him. Foreigners can look at us, you know, like we're doing terrible things. We're a terrible country, kind of like Russia is to Ukraine, or I don't know what other countries are saying about us. Everybody's going to pick their side, and we're the enemy of some people, and some people are, you know, it's the way the world works. Something about the police officer who shot and killed the protester, the ICE officer. He shot and killed the woman in her car the other day, causing all these protests in Minnesota and Minneapolis. He evidently got hit by the car and suffered internal injuries and bleeding. And then he fired out, you know, to kill the woman because she was trying to run him over or kill him. You know, who the hell knows? Yeah, I guess you know, you have to be there. It's one of those things. If you weren't there, you don't know what happened. And are there any videos that show exactly what happened? Maybe she was trying to run him over, and that's why he killed her. And she's trying to run over other people. Maybe she's just trying to escape because she was scared. But what was she doing there to begin with? I don't know. I don't know. It's all just person got killed, and what exactly took place, circumstances that caused this. Who the heck knows? Or does it know? We ever know? Kind of like George Floyd. Cell phone cameras showed him doing nothing, not resisting arrest, pulled out of a police car, and they sat on him and killed him. Is this the same kind of thing? Probably not. She was trying to run people over or whatever and hitting people with her car, so it's different. Was it premeditated? Was it just a scared woman with her kid, or was she there to cause? Was she there for? I don't even know what's all going on. Somebody died, and people are going crazy over it. Is she completely innocent, or is she partly guilty, or is she, you know, I don't know. Merrill Lynch, I know this. You owe me $1 trillion for trespassing shit. Everything since then. Everything since I was 16. All the bullshit you throw at me makes me do some of the bullshit I did. I never touched anybody. Never physically touched anybody. I verbally. And it's because of Dad and the Wilburs at Purdue. All the bullshit they filled my brain full of. And my brain is still full of all this bullshit, and I can't get rid of it, and I can't get rid of anything. I can't get rid of all this shit. I can't get rid of it. And all the real time in jail and handcuffs and all the real bullshit in the courthouse. Boom, boom, out go the lights. It's not acceptable. Punks need to meet the maker. Punks need to understand checks and balances applies to them too. You think it's checks and balances on me? It's checks and balances back on you, punks. You're the goddamn blindside punks. So Merrill Lynch, you owe me $1 trillion. Smith Barney, you owe me $1 trillion. Payne Weber, you owe me $1 trillion. Get it out in the open. Let's get all this shit out in the open, punks. Coldwell Banker, Reese Nichols, real estate shit. Let's get it out in the open in front of everybody. Come on, punks. It's competition. Well, this is a response. This is what I'm doing to respond to your fucking punk ass bullshit, punks. Purdue Wilbur, 10 of those guys, whatever. The cost of capital is 10%. I can make 10% in 1 second. I can make 100, 200, 1,000% in 1 day, day trading. Come on, where's my $1 billion a week paycheck, punks? There's no such thing as too much money, you Nazi fucking scum. Mental health fucking Nazis, Franz Strauss, and fucking those other fucking Nazis, Nasawatomie. Foreigners, not white Americans. I'm supposed to, Paycheck Precedent was $500 million at Mike Milken at Drexel Burnham Lambert in Beverly Hills financed hostile takeovers for Drexel Burnham Lambert. Why? Because the companies were maximizing stock owner value, or just because somebody wants to do a hostile takeover and control the company ownership? And if you had that much money, why would you mess with it to begin with? Yeah, I mean, it just goes around in a circle of life and logic. So this is part of the circle of life, part of the circle of logic, part of the bullshit, and I'm right, that I don't like it, and I'm right. And you're not right, I'm right. And all your personal vendettas against me because whatever. Because I got a big ugly nose, bucktooth monkey. Because my dad was a lawyer and I had the easy life growing up, or, all this shit I've listened to. All the murder, identity theft, lookalike shit. I think I'm so great and smart, but I'm not. I just want to prove I'm not the smartest man in the world. I'll prove you're a fucking punk. And whatever you say and do, I'll bring it out in the open in front of everybody. And I'll be right, because I am right. You've gotten away with it so far, haven't you? I'm a minority, called 96% on the ACT, 90 percentile on the SAT GMAT. That is a minority. And all the punks need to respect this minority. And what do the punks expect in return? They just do whatever they get away with. They like it because it's good for them. It's not good for me, punks. So hand me the $1 trillion, punks.